Dude, what's going on? Hey man, I'm still at the house. Still at the house. But yeah man, I just wanted to make a quick video real quick. I had something on my mind real quick that I wanted to talk about. I was reading this article about lease purchase on a truck. And it brought something to my attention. I was like, maybe I ought to make a video about this. So the article is on overdrive.com, and they're talking about how, like, 70 to 80% of lease trucks never get paid off. And as I was reading through there, they quoted a few companies that it just quoted a few companies that are known for lease purchase programs not getting paid off, and I can only imagine how many guys who don't actually pay off their lease. But I mean, I know guys personally who paid off their lease trucks at companies, they get a lease purchase through or whatever. I mean, like, it's like, look, I'm not saying lease purchasing a truck is the best way to get a truck. But if you don't have no money, why not? Like, I know my family don't have no $20,000-$30,000 to give me to go get a truck. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if you looking at getting a truck, most likely you don't have no fucking money. You looking for a way to make some money. So, like, for a lot of people, leasing a truck, it's a good option to get in and get yourself wet and get a truck and work your way to getting a truck. And it's just like, every time I turn around, I'm listening to guys knocking lease purchasing a truck. I mean, I'm not saying leasing a truck is the best option, but it's an option. Like, if you got a guy that's sitting at home, ain't doing shit, and you gonna tell the guy, don't get a truck? Like, really? Like you gotta, like, for a guy who already got a truck, why do it? That's stupid. But if you don't have a fucking truck and you a company driver making $500 a week, what you got to fucking lose? You ain't making no fucking money, dog. Like, even if you a company driver making $1,000 a week, okay? And you go get a lease truck, it's still better, But anyway, let me get back to the article. The article was talking about, and it quoted some companies that are not known for a good lease purchase program. They was quoting US Express and fucking Swift. US Express they have one of the worst goddamn lease purchase programs known to man. You hear me? Because, for one, you're not booking your own loads. You're not booking your own loads. Because they said that one of the reasons why a lot of guys don't complete them goddamn things is because you got a fleet manager. The miles start to get slow. You don't need a program like that where you don't have control over your money. You got another man, another woman in an office somewhere in control of your money. Like, even as a company driver, like when miles get short and they, loads get short, you don't have no choice but to sit there. Now, if you got if you're an owner operator and you forced to just sit there and wait for a fucking load, I mean, yeah, you probably have more than likely, it's gonna be hard for you to make some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get with a company where you are booking your own loads. Now, I don't know how old this article was, but those statistics are based on companies not allowing their drivers to book their own loads. And that's a big deal, man. It's like, okay, for example, if you know you coming up short for the week, all you gotta, like, for me, if I know I'm coming up short for the week, all I have to do is go on the load board and find loads so I don't get behind on my truck note. Easy. I don't have no problems. Easy. Cake is cake. Now, when you got a fleet manager and you gotta beat down the load planner and the fleet manager's door to get a fucking load, that's very hard. It's very annoying and it's frustrating. Like, that's just real talk. You gotta get with a company that's booking your own loads. So, here's the deal. I'm getting guys who have this old-fashioned mentality. They don't know nothing about the choice board, never heard of it, never heard of a company that's leasing trucks and allowing their owner operators to book their own loads. So they'll come on my page and completely knock a lease purchase program. It's not the fucking lease. It's the company that you're pulling for. When you get a truck through the same company that you're getting to work from and they're booking their loads for you, i.e. a fleet manager, that shit don't work. Okay? The failure rate is high. So, man, okay, now here's another thing that they were saying in the article. They were saying that a lot of guys have poor money management. Okay? A lot of guys jump into a lease program and don't know how to manage their money. Okay? That's a big deal. Like, let me tell you something. It's a lot of guys, what they'll do is, right? They'll go and get a lease purchase truck and they'll get a $1,500, they'll get a $2,000 check and go spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be doing that shit. That don't have nothing to do with a lease purchase program. That's the guy's fault. You know what I'm saying? And it's a damn shame that a program like that gets a bad rap when it's not the fucking program. It's the guy working in the program. And I'm not sitting here trying to boast about lease purchase program because they're not the best way to get a truck. But if you don't have no money or whatever, it's a good opportunity to learn how to run a business and get yourself on track to owning a truck. Because them programs like that, you never go home and you never gonna get the title to that damn truck, man. Like, I'm on the choice board, man. I go home every weekend. And I make anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 a week. And I don't even try. I don't even try to make that much. I don't even try to make that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like all that shit I hear people about complaining about a lease purchase and all that shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all talking about? And I'm reading the article and I'm like, a lot of guys, they're not patient. That's another big deal. They're not patient. They don't have the patience to understand this is business. Okay? You're not gonna see the benefits and the rewards until you get the truck paid off, or that third and fourth year. Your first year, just expect not to make no money. Just go in it with that mindset. Just understand, like, yeah, this first year in this lease program, I ain't gonna make no money. You're gonna make some money, but you're not gonna see the rewards until you pay the truck off and you start saving your money. That's the only time you're gonna see the rewards. But a lot of guys, they jump in these lease purchase programs and they expect the reward, and they want somebody to just hand them the fucking trophy. You know, it's just like, you gotta put the fucking work in, put your time in. You know? So here's the deal, man. Don't knock until you tried it. Because a lot of guys, they come on my channel blowing me up in the comment section and shit. I mean, like, dude, I'm happy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are times I don't make money, but it's just like, I'm good. I got savings. Like, I ran all year. I done made my fucking money. You know, I done made my money. So I'm like I can let my truck sit at the yard for 3 months and not get a check. And that's the place you want to be. Like, you want to set yourself up where you got savings, you got vacation money. You know what I'm saying? You got that kind of residual cash on hand to run your business, man. Don't be coming on my channel because you don't heard somebody that spent all their fucking money at the casino and they complaining at the company that they ain't making no money. It ain't the company, it's you, dog. But anyway, I see y'all next time, man. Had a little rant, man. I appreciate y'all watching my videos.